Hello shooters, thanks for watching Tie Iron Channel. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you watch and enjoy my channel. Today's episode of TI Goes to School is the CZ Scorpion EVO 3 S1. This is not mine. Buddy mine let me borrow this, and what we're going to do is we're going to video chronicle what the mods we're going to make to make this a tool. Right now it's a great little toy, but we're going to chronicle the mods what's going to make this a little bit more of a tool. So let's go to the tabletop review and discuss what changes we're going to make to this puppy. Okay, shooters, I like the design overall. I like the size of it. We're going to put an arm brace on it. But there is some things that definitely need some improvement on this. Right off the bat, I don't like the grip angle. So we're going to switch out the grip. I don't know what we're going to switch the grip out to. I haven't finalized what all we're going to exactly put on it, but I do know what we're going to switch out. And one of them is going to be the grip. Don't know what we're going to end up with, but the grip is going to get switched out. Another thing that I don't like about the design is the selector. I love that it is mirror image. However, when it's in the firing position, you can see right here it digs into the finger big time, and it's not comfortable at all. If you move your hand down, you eliminate that problem, but you know, we want to get our hand up as high as possible on the gun. So that's going to get switched out to what, I don't know yet, but it's going to get switched out. Another thing I don't like is I like the location of the mag release. I don't like the operation of the mag release. There's not much there to grab onto. It's really easy to miss it with the thumb. So we're going to go to something with a paddle. They make them. There's a number of different makes that have a paddle. It's more like an AK mag release, where it's down here in the center and you can use your thumb to hit it instead of trying to hit something on the side there. So that's going to get switched out. I will probably suggest, it's not mandatory, but I would probably suggest that he get those magazines made for the CZ EVO that have the steel feed lips. They're like a Lancer mag for this 9mm. I would suggest that he gets some of those, but you know, there's plastic mags out on the market, you know, P-mag. I don't know if these are reliable as P-mags, but they're plastic, and they may work just fine. But I happen to like Lancers for my AR, and I'm going to suggest to him that he gets the magazines that have the steel feed lips on this too. Magazine well is flared. I think it's the wrong angle. I would like it to, it's like on a 45, I would like to be a little bit steeper, but it's gonna work as is. The bolt release is right here. It's only on one side. I wished it was on both sides, but it's not, so it's only on one side. There is a way around that. We'll talk about that part in just a sec. There is these contact points for a sling. There's also a big wide slider here that you can put some webbing in there, but I'm going to look to see if they have some quick release little receptacles there to replace these with. Not real fond of the Picatinny rail on the side here. I do like that it comes with a hand stop, so that's good. It does come with these iron sights. We're going to leave those there. We're also going to add a red dot on the top of it. The charging handle is just a little bit too short. We're going to switch it out for a charging handle that's a little bit more extended. And the beautiful thing about this CZ EVO is you can put a charging handle on both sides, which is what we're going to do. We're going to put a charging handle a little bit more extended and put one on each side, so it has mirror image operation, which is what we're looking for. It does come with a flash suppressor kind of thing up here. we're going to check out how effective it is with 9mm ammunition. I mean, 9mm ammunition doesn't put out a ton of flash anyway. This may just be just fine, and if it is fine, we're just going to leave it as is. Underneath here is a 1/2 by 28 thread pitch, so if we do need to put something else on there, we can. The trigger pull leaves a lot to be desired. The trigger pull is way too heavy. As you can see, the trigger pull is almost 9 pounds. I was averaging between 8.5 and 9 pounds on the trigger pull. That is just way too heavy. So we're going to do something about that. It would be nice to get it down around, 4 pounds, 5 pounds. I don't know if we'll be able to get there and keep it reliable. So in recap, we're going to change out the grip, we're going to change out the safety, we're going to change out the trigger, we're going to change out the magazine release, we're going to change out the charging handle for a longer one, we're going to add one to this other side, and a red dot. But this is a great base for a get-home gun. I'm actually intrigued, very intrigued for myself. It's quite a bit shorter than my AR handgun in my get-home bag. After I get this thing all situated for my buddy, I'm going to, check the weight and the length and make a determination there on whether or not this will become my my get-home bag gun instead of my AR. So I'm looking forward to this. Hope you are too. Let's see where it goes.
Loading magazines for this, since it's a double position feed, is easier than loading, like, say, a magazine for a Glock or Smith & Wesson in the field or whatever. I tried shooting it like this right here, and I didn't like shooting like this at all. I didn't like the way the quick rail kind of dug into my hand on the recoil impulse. It's got a little bit funny recoil impulse because it is not shaped like a true handgun. It was much more comfortable to shoot this way. But no matter how I shot the gun, the safety dug into my knuckle of my my shooting finger, and it just is not unpleasant. It's an unpleasant experience, and it makes I don't have any idea why CZ put it out from the factory like this, because that safety selector is just in a really horrible position. It's a fun gun to shoot. It doesn't weigh a lot, so it's easy to hold like a regular handgun. But watch the recoil impulse when I'm holding it two-handed versus when I shoot it one-handed here. It's a different recoil impulse, so it's more comfortable for me to shoot like a regular handgun as is. And as I stated, as it is right now, I consider this a toy, not a tool. It needs some enhancements to become a tool, and that's what this whole video series is about, is to make this toy into a cool little tool.
I'm looking forward to this project. It's going to be fun to see what we end up with for my subscribers, my buddies' get-home bag. If you have any experience with the Scorpion EVO and mods that you've done, by all means, please post them below. I am just going to start the investigation phase on exactly what kind of parts we want to put in this, exactly what we want to switch it out, and I would welcome any help that you guys could provide. Tell me what you did and the pros and cons of what you did. I know nothing's perfect, but so tell me what you did and the pros and cons, and we'll go from there. Thank you for watching. Appreciate all the shares, likes, and subscribes. Look forward to our conversations below. As always,
ensure that your training and your practice is preparing you for the real world, your real world, and not for the fantasy land of the shooting range.
and have a nice day.